June 6, 1944. D-Day, Normandy. 160,000 Allied soldiers landing on 5 beaches. The biggest amphibious invasion in history. But here's what most people don't know. Hitler had 50 divisions in France, ready to counterattack. If those divisions rush to Normandy, the invasion fails. Thousands dead. D-Day disaster, but they didn't rush to Normandy. They stayed in Calais, waiting for an army that was coming to invade there. An army of 150,000 men, commanded by General Patton, the 1st United States Army Group. Hitler's intelligence confirmed it. Reconnaissance photos, radio intercepts, spy reports, all saying the same thing. Normandy is a diversion. The real invasion is coming to Calais. So Hitler kept his divisions there, waiting. For weeks after D-Day, waiting for an army that never came. Because that army didn't exist. It was completely fake. 150,000 soldiers, tanks, ships, aircraft, headquarters, all fictional, created by one British officer, Dudley Clarke. He invented fake armies, made Hitler see divisions that weren't there, and tricked him into losing D-Day. This is the story of the man who weaponized lies and saved the invasion with imagination. Okay, before I start this story, I gotta say something. You know about D-Day, right? June 6, 1944. Normandy, the biggest invasion. But D-Day succeeded. Not just because of brave soldiers, not just because of good planning. It succeeded because of a lie. Such a big lie. Hitler believed it and lost the war because of it. Dudley Clarke was born April 27, 1899, in Johannesburg, South Africa. British family. Father was a mining engineer. When Dudley was young, they moved back to England. Dudley was 17. World War I was raging. He joined the Royal Artillery. Artillery officer saw combat, mud, trenches, death. But Dudley? He liked thinking more than fighting. Strategy, tactics, how to outsmart the enemy. War ended. Dudley stayed in the army. 1920s to 1930s. Various postings, intelligence, planning, administrative work. Not flashy, but smart, creative. And he noticed something. Wars aren't just won with force, they're won with deception. 1939. World War II started. Dudley was 40 years old, lieutenant colonel, posted to the War Office in London, planning department. 1940. France fell. Dunkirk evacuation. British army was weak, demoralized, outnumbered. The Germans knew it. Next target, Britain. Churchill was desperate. How do we defend? Dudley pitched an idea to the military brass. What if we made the Germans think we're stronger than we actually are? The brass. How? Dudley. We lie, systematically, professionally. Create fake divisions, fake operations, fake strength. Make them see an army that isn't there. Now, most generals would have kicked him out, right? Are you crazy? Lie in war? But this was 1940. Britain was losing, and desperate times need creative ideas. Dudley got his chance late in 1940. Dudley was sent to Cairo. Mission: establish a force. Military deception unit. Small, experimental, secret. His team: intelligence officers, radio operators, artists, forgers. Their job: fool the Germans and Italians. Make British strength in the Middle East look bigger than it was. First major operation, Operation Cascade. Egypt. British forces were weak. Maybe 30,000 troops. Germans and Italians were planning to attack. Dudley's plan: make them think we have twice as many. How? He created the 12th Army. On paper. Not in reality. Here's what they did. Fake radio traffic. Operators broadcast fake messages. 12th Army units taking position. German signals. Intelligence listened. Report: British have 12th Army in Egypt. Fake documents. Lost papers left in cafes. German spies found them inside. 12th Army deployment plans. Fake insignia. New 12th Army badges. Distributed to soldiers. German spies saw them. Photographed them. Result: German intelligence reported British have 60,000 plus troops in Egypt, including 12th Army. Reality, 30,000 troops. No 12th Army. But the Germans believed it. They delayed their attack. Became cautious. British got time to bring in real reinforcements. Survived. Dudley's superiors. Do that again. And he did. 1943, Allies planning to invade Sicily. But the Germans know it. Sicily's expected. Need deception. Operation Mincemeat. Dudley helped plan it. Here's the plan. Find a dead body. Dress him as a British officer. Attach fake invasion plans. Saying Sicily is a diversion. Saying the real target is Greece. Float the body off the coast of Spain. Germans will find it. Get the documents from the Spanish. Believe them. May 1943, body found off Spain. Spanish authorities examined the British officer's documents, shared them with the Germans. Hitler saw the papers. Sicily is a diversion. The real invasion is Greece and Sardinia. He spread his forces, defending everywhere. July 10, 1943, Allies invaded Sicily. Light defenses, easy breakthrough. A dead body fooled Hitler, and Dudley's methods worked. Again, 1943 to 1944, Allies planning D-Day, the biggest amphibious invasion, to liberate Europe. But there's a problem. Hitler has 50-plus divisions in France, strong defenses. If he knows where D-Day will be, he'll mass all his forces there. Invasion fails. Solution: make Hitler look the wrong way. Churchill and Eisenhower turned to Dudley. Can you do it? Can you fool Hitler? Dudley: I can. But it has to be big. The biggest deception we've ever done. We need to create an entire army group, completely fake. So convincing Hitler will believe it. Eisenhower: how big? Dudley: 150,000 troops. Tanks, ships, aircraft, headquarters. Patton will command it. Eisenhower: Patton's going to Normandy for real. Dudley: the Germans don't know that. We'll assign Patton to the fake army. Germans see Patton as the best general. If he's in Dover, they'll think the real invasion is hitting Calais. Operation Fortitude began. 2 parts. Fortitude North, fake invasion threat from Scotland to Norway. Fortitude South, fake invasion from Dover to Calais. The main deception: 1st United States Army Group, FUSAG. Completely fictional, but Dudley made it real. Here's how. 1. Fake bases, Dover, England. Empty fields. But from a distance, inflatable tanks, rubber looked real. Wooden aircraft painted on airfields. Fake military buildings, cardboard and canvas. German reconnaissance planes photographed it. They saw massive military base, tanks, aircraft, activity, reality. Empty field plus theater props. 2. Fake radio traffic, every day, for hours. FUSAG 21st Division receiving supplies. FUSAG 17th Tank Brigade conducting maneuvers. General Patton at Dover headquarters in meeting. German signals intelligence listened. To every word. Report: FUSAG active, preparing for Calais. 3. Fake spies, Dudley's smartest move. MI5 turned, captured German spies, fed them false information. They reported back to Germany. Spies: I saw FUSAG in Dover, massive 150,000 troops. Berlin: confirmed? FUSAG is real. 4. George Patton. The key piece: Germans respected Patton. Most dangerous American general. Dudley made Patton the FUSAG commander. Patton appeared in Dover, attended meetings, inspected troops, fake troops. German spies saw him, reported it. Berlin: Patton is at FUSAG, so Calais is the real target. Actually, Patton was going to Normandy, but the Germans didn't know. Night of June 5th to 6th, the invasion began. Normandy, 160,000 troops. German coastal defenses were surprised, but at Hitler's headquarters, they were still expecting FUSAG. Morning of June 6th, Hitler got the report. Sir, Allies have landed in Normandy. Hitler: this is a diversion. The real invasion is coming to Calais. FUSAG is still in Dover, commanded by Patton. Normandy is a small force to distract us. his generals. But sir, 160,000 troops? Hitler, no. Defend Calais. FUSAG is coming. 15 divisions stayed in Calais, waiting. D-Day, D+1, D+2, D+7. Weeks passed. Allies in Normandy were expanding the beachhead, reinforcements arriving, pushing inland. Hitler still. Calais. FUSAG is coming. Wait. FUSAG never came. Because FUSAG didn't exist. 150,000 troops. Imaginary. Tanks. Inflatable rubber. Headquarters. Empty rooms. Patton's command. Fake assignment. All of it was Dudley Clarke's lie, and Hitler believed it for weeks. What if those 15 divisions had gone to Normandy? Allies would have struggled, maybe been pushed back. D-Day might have failed, but they didn't come because they were waiting for a fake army. Dudley Clarke saved D-Day with lies. Now, here's a weird truth about Dudley. Madrid, Spain. Spanish police arrested a British officer. He was wearing women's clothing in public. The British embassy was mortified. Who is this man? Why is he dressed like a woman? His name? Dudley Clarke, Lieutenant Colonel, British intelligence. The embassy had to bail him out, quietly. He's eccentric, testing disguise techniques for escape training. The Spanish laughed, released him. The Germans heard about it. British officer arrested cross-dressing in Madrid. They dismissed him. Clearly not important. Just some weird, embarrassed officer. Biggest mistake they ever made. Because Dudley Clarke wasn't just any officer. He was running the most important deception operation of the war. Creating fake armies. Fooling German intelligence. Changing the course of the entire war. The cross-dressing incident might have been part of his cover. Make the Germans think he was a harmless eccentric. So they'd ignore him, while he built lies that would defeat them. We never knew. Dudley never explained. Maybe it really was just a disguise test. Maybe it was a deeper game. But the result was the same. The Germans didn't take him seriously. And that was his advantage. May 1945. Germany surrendered. War over. What did Dudley do? Kept his deception work classified. Most people never even knew his name. FUSAG? It was a team effort. Operation Fortitude? Many people were involved. Dudley didn't ask for credit, just did his job. He retired, rank of colonel, lived quietly in London, wrote a few books on deception but technical. No details. Died May 7th, 1974, age 75. Partly forgotten, partly remembered. But his legacy? Every modern military uses Dudley's techniques. Fake units, false intelligence, deception operations. All from his playbook. So what does Dudley Clarke's story tell us? Sometimes the most powerful weapon isn't a real weapon. Dudley didn't use tanks, didn't use bombs. He used imagination and made his enemy look the wrong way. Think about D-Day. 160,000 soldiers, thousands of ships, massive operation. But it succeeded because Hitler was in the wrong place, watching Calais. Real invasion was Normandy. Why was he in the wrong place? Because Dudley Clarke lied to him and Hitler believed it. Isn't that powerful? One man, imagination, changed the entire war, saved thousands of lives. How? People see what they want to see. Hitler wanted to see FUSAG because it was scary. 150,000 troops, Patton commanding, attacking Calais. That made sense? That's what he expected. Dudley gave him evidence, radio, photos, spy reports. Hitler saw it, believed it, and lost. Isn't life the same way? People see evidence that fits their expectations, things that confirm their assumptions, and sometimes that blinds them to the truth. Dudley understood this. He showed Hitler what he expected. Big threat at Calais, FUSAG. Hitler saw it, focused on it, and the reality was somewhere completely different. That's why I love this story, because it's not just about war, it's about perception, about expectation, about reality, and about the power of lies. When used right, lies save lives. Dudley Clarke proved that. He created a fake army. Hitler believed in it, and D-Day succeeded. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Subscribe. Every day we rescue forgotten heroes from history. Drop a comment. Had you heard of Dudley Clarke before? Did you know about Operation Fortitude but not Clarke? Thanks for watching. Thanks for remembering Dudley Clarke, the man who created fake armies, the liar who fooled Hitler, and showed us that sometimes the greatest victory isn't won with weapons, it's won with imagination.